Stop fast, my mom would go,
Yeah.
like ninja style, like to my dad's shoulder, and everybody
You
who got
never
kids was
still
going to
do
be
that.
stopped
I still do
by her
this.
arm.
My mom does that. You can't do that. You can't get away
No,
with that
no,
now.
no,
You go
no,
to jail
no.
without it.
Mom, when she brakes really hard and you're in the car, she doesn't just put her hand on you. She digs her nails into you, like into the arm, like.
That's what I
And
said.
then you're like, ow! And then she stopped and you look at your arm and you have red marks.
What did I say?
You have red
I
marks on
said
your arm.
Dad had the belt and Mom was the pincher and the squeezer. I remember
Oh
having
God,
like
Mom
nails,
used
in my
to
legs.
pinch.
Nails like
Oh,
nail
Mom
marks
used
in
to
my
pinch.
hand.
And the eyes.
some of
If you
them?
got in trouble, she would
Oh,
go like
she would
this,
do this.
and then she'd go like this. She'd go. Like her eyes would squint, and you're like,
So much
oh,
trouble
shit.
right now. You wait till your dad gets home.
And then she tucked her teeth. Oh my God, that was so scary.
Wait,
You wait till your dad gets home and you're gonna get it.
Wait, how come you guys didn't bolt down the seat when we would go 4x4ing in Azusa Canyon?
I
That's what I
know.
want to know. With no seatbelt, we would be
That's
4x4ing and my dad would
our
go
head
over
on
and
the
we
roof.
rock and we would hit our heads.
On the ceiling.
But
On the
that was the
ceiling.
fun part, though. That was so much fun.
Wow.
We were child abusers, but it was legal.
Legal child users. That's like an air pocket, like when you're flying, if your head is the ceiling.
Yes,
Yes, that was.
it was legal. Sue me. It was legal.
Actually, can we go back and sue our parents when you're grown up?
What damage do you have? What's your damage? What's happened?
I remember I sliced my leg
Do
open.
you have a deficit?
Wait. Dad, we got a new dryer, and Dad took the dryer tub out of the old dryer,
Oh, we barrel
and they would put pillows inside of it,
We roll
and
downhill.
we'd roll each other all over the yard. And I was like on top of it,
What
rolling with my knees, whoever was in it, and I cut my knee open, and it was a Friday night when all the guys were over playing in the van in the back garage. And I'm like gushing blood. I know I need stitches. I know I needed stitches. And my mom's like, "You're fine. Let me put a Band-Aid on it."
Go
Put some
ahead.
egg
Tape it
skin.
together.
Egg skin.
Oh, egg skin.
Egg skin, dude.
Dude, they did egg skin right here. The
Wait,
scar I have
wait.
on the back of my head. This is Junior. Yeah, right
Egg
here.
skin.
Junior.
Just a walking scar.
Oh,
It's
what
a
a
walking
dude! Junior threw a rock, hit me in the back of the head, and I was bleeding, coming from the.
Junior was in my house 2 weeks ago.
Oh, how about this? My mom, I was 8 years old. My mom used to write me a note and said, "I give my son Peter permission. Please sell him a carton of cigarettes." And she used to send me to the. She used to send me to the gas station down the street. I was 7 years old, walking with money and a note, and I'd give it to the guy. I'd be like, "This is from my mom. I'm here. I'm able to buy her cigarettes." And I would buy a carton of cigarettes for my mom because she gave me permission. And then I'd walk over and buy tacos for her dinner. I was 8 years old, coming down the street with cigarettes.
and tacos.
Tacos.
You've been so rich in prison.
What is wrong with that kid? Yeah.
You want to tacos?
It was like permission granted.
Tacos.
Oh, your mom gave you a note to buy cigarettes? Oh, okay. Here's a carton of cigarettes, 7-year-old. Go ahead.
That's what we did.
Oh, you want some matches with those? Yeah, it's like that.
You know what? You get a free can of gas.
Oh, that's funny.
I remember the gas station on the corner being 80, like
That's what we
83
used to
cents.
bet.
I never knew what that meant. What did 83 cents mean? Like up on the sign.
A
It was
gallon.
for gallon, but I didn't even know what that meant back then.
Is that right? Yes.
He was dropped on his head, right?
Not on video. Not on video.
Well, I was like young.
Taking video.
But yeah, I remember my grandma, every time we'd have an upset stomach, she'd lay us down and they'd crack an egg open.
Pachow. Pachow. It's called pachow.
Pachow.
What do they do with the egg?
And they would just make
They
sure
open the egg.
They make sure
They
the
roll the yolk over your
No,
stomach
without
and
it
it
breaking.
pops.
Without
It
it
pops
breaking.
when it gets the
pops.
infection part.
Yeah, so that's what they do. I remember having a stomach ache because we ate too many tacos and smoked a carton of cigarettes. Or something. And I remember like, and I had a stomach ache.
It was
After
legal.
eating- I know it was after eating tacos I had a stomach ache. Probably because the meat wasn't USDA approved at that point. I don't know. So,
That's
I remember
carniceria meat.
My grandma or my dad, somebody cracking an egg open on my stomach, and they would like the whole egg was here, raw egg, and he would just kind of roll the egg around your stomach until the yolk popped. And when the yolk popped, it meant like
Pachow.
magically, pachow.
Your finger would break
That-
and you would be well.
You wouldn't have the pain would be gone once the egg
And
broke.
you'd
Like
be
it was
well.
like a
Was it a mental?
taking a
I
water
thought
pill.
it works. It's true.
Grandma Elsie used to
voodoo, bro.
give us, when we had colic, we'd be like 3 months old and she'd give us olive oil. And I've done that with all 3 of my kids and I've told people about that.
Okay, actually,
And
that's
it-
not grandma. That is Frenchie's mom.
Oh, whoever.
Down the
was
street,
worse.
Frenchie's mom.
3 months old, you give them olive oil, they have colic,
told
and
us.
they're falling their heads off, and like for days and days and days, you're not.
Lucas is
You
a
give them
shining example. I thought he was
a
dying.
teaspoon, and they poop like.
I was writing his
like
little
twice
biography
their
thinking he was going to
weight
die,
in
and then he
poop
got
in
well.
a diaper, like 3 diapers in a row, and all of a sudden they're like happy as clams and fine. It's
It's
amazing.
homeopathic.
It's
Homeopathic.
Oh no,
amazing.
oh no, please move.
I'm getting it.
Lucas is making me really uncomfortable right now. Don't lie.
Is that what we all need to do after the
I
food
felt
we
it,
ate?
bro. I felt it.
Yes, I
Get
need.
some olive oil.
Get some olive oil. Pass it out. Oh, that's cute.
Was
Do you remember that
really
time-
Frenchie's mom? I thought it was grandma.
No, it was Frenchie's mom. Saved my life. She saved
It was on the
Lucas's
back of
life.
Peter's head just now.
You want to hear something really bad?
Lucas was the one who was
I might have
suffering,
told mom. I might have
suffering
told
with
mom
colic.
this. Maybe I told.
He had colic so bad. I didn't know it was colic. It was just horrible.
I remember being
Oh.
I was like really young, like 7 or 8. There was this like
Screaming.
apartment, like this apartment fourplex next door to our house, and I remember being over there with John and all the neighbors, and John or somebody had opened the door to some lady's apartment, or her apartment was open, and we like poked our head inside of her apartment, and I remember her like yelling at us like, "Get out of my house! Get out of my house!" And we went home, and she tried to come over and talk to mom and dad, and she was like, "Where are your parents? Where are your parents? Your kid was in my house." And I remember mom out there going, "We're effing Christians, and our kid would not be inside your house
We're
because
effing
we are Christians, and we're a Christian family." And she's like, "Your son was," you guys were like going at it with the neighbor. And the whole time in my head I'm thinking, I told my mom, I didn't go in there, but I totally remember stepping foot in this lady's house, like looking in there, because John was like, "Let's go see." We were just like stupid kids, like, there's an apartment complex next to our house, and we were just little street kids, like playing in the street. But I remember my mom like yelling at this neighbor lady.
Do you remember
Okay.
that? Look at your face.
Do you remember?
Effing Christians? No, I don't remember ever
No,
saying
maybe
that,
you
but
said something. You're
I
like
probably
screaming
did.
at the top of your lungs, and you're like, "We are Christians!" And you're just like saying all this stuff, and I'm sitting here like going, "I kind of think I did go in there, Mom, but I didn't want to tell you guys that I had gone in the house because you guys are already in
I
a
went in there. You either did or you didn't.
you were in a
I kinda think I went
screaming
in
match
there.
with this lady."
Oh, did you make that too? No, you made this. You made that too? No, you just made this one. But you made this one too?
You made one over there too.
With no holes. It has no holes. You said you made every single thing with no holes.
I'll make a bracelet.
See?
Yes.
You're gonna make a bracelet now?
Sure.
When I was pregnant with Maya, or right after she was born, I used to just leave craft stuff on my table. Like paints and beads, and we would make bracelets and I don't know. We would just sit around talk and do stuff.
So she's probably gonna be creative then.
Oh, she's a lefty too.
Oh. So, what are you up to?
Nothing.
Do you have a lot of sugar?
Making and drinking.
It's rum?
I don't know what it is.
Rum, cherry, and sugar?
I don't know what it is.
What's in the plate?
Sugar.
And red, what's red?
Colored sugar, I believe.
Okay, sugar, colored sugar, and
Vodka and rum.
rum.
Ona says it's good.
And strawberries?
It's strawberry lemonade.
Oh.
But it's getting
Okay.
clogged.
What happened to Ron? Oh, Ron's psyched out. John's psyched out. Who's not psyched out? Bob's psyched out.
Well, you went out there and tried it, buddy. But he said, "What do you want me to do?" He goes to the other neighbor. I don't know what to do. They turned around and said, "What are you
Oh,
trying
he's
to
all
try?"
beat up. Who wants to be in that?